Hello everyone, I've been experimenting with Steam in-home streaming for a while now, and unlike many others who have pushed Steam to its limits, with 4K streaming and GTX 780s, I have been working to push the minimum. We can't all afford the best graphics cards, but I find that for Steam in-home streaming, there's no need for having any real expensive hardware, and I would like to share with you what I have tried. First, I would like to introduce my streaming PC as an Asus Ascentio series running an i5 650 CPU, 6GB of RAM, and a Radeon 4350 1GB graphics card from XFX and Windows 7 as an operating system. This is what I have been using as my main gaming computer for some time now. I have found that running games at a minimum settings in 720p, I can get 80 FPS in Team Fortress 2, 75 FPS in Portal, and 15 FPS in Arma 2. For these tests, I limited the stream to 30 FPS and ran all computers with wired network connections. The first PC I tried streaming to was an HP with an AMD Phenom X4 9150E CPU, 3GB of RAM, a Radeon 4350 1GB edition graphics card from MSI, and Windows Vista operating system. This computer streamed Team Fortress 2 and Portal 2 at 30 FPS and virtually no input lag, allowing for perfectly normal gameplay. The edition of Arma 2 I used is a non-Steam version, so that I used this to try both non-source games and non-Steam games for streaming. While getting a similar FPS to the streaming PC of 15, there was considerably more input lag, and often the game would jitter for several seconds, where I was unable to play the game at all. The second PC I tried streaming to was a Dell Latitude D810 laptop. It runs on a Pentium M CPU, 1GB of RAM, and an ATI Radeon X600 GPU, with Windows XP 32-bit edition as an operating system. I did not expect too much from this system, but I was quite happy with the results. It streamed Team Fortress 2 at 20 FPS, with some controller lag that had a slight effect on the gameplay. There were also some points in the game where it became unplayable due to the stream freeze. In Portal 2, it streamed at 20 FPS, with similar input lag, but it did not freeze as often as in Team Fortress 2. Arma 2 was a surprise. It streamed at 15 FPS, almost exactly what the streaming PC was running at, and when controlling the game from the laptop and viewing the streaming PC, there was no noticeable input lag, at least no more than playing on the streaming PC. Another goal I had was to convert an old desktop with a Pentium 4, add one of my Radeon 4350 graphics cards, and use it to stream to SteamOS. I discovered that while installing SteamOS that the Radeon 4350 was not compatible with SteamOS, because SteamOS requires at least a Radeon 5000 series from AMD. In the future, I'm going to try to get one of these and try SteamOS again, but I just wanted you to be aware of this requirement. After failing to use SteamOS, I reinstalled Windows XP 32-bit edition and the Steam client. When trying to stream, I was unable to play because it was asking to install DirectX, and Steam was unable to locate or use my DirectX installation on this Windows XP system. So after several more hours of struggling, I gave up on streaming to that machine. From my laptop test, I know that there's a way to make this work, but I was unable to figure it out at that time. In conclusion, Steam in-home streaming is an incredibly powerful tool and could change the way PC games are played, and I am very enthusiastic to continue working on it and pushing the minimum to show that PC gaming can be done on a budget, and in this case a very tight budget. If you've liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.